Buonasera. Welcome to the Italian Cultural Institute, and thank you for joining us on this wonderful spring evening. Yeah. I'm very happy to present this evening the final closing event for InScena 2019 edition, and I'm very happy to have with me Laura Caparotti, the soul and body of InScena. Before leaving the microphone to her, I just want to thank all the people who worked on the festival, and I want to acknowledge the other institutional partner of InScena, Casa Italiana Zerilli Marimò, and its director, Stefano Albertini. And also I would like to acknowledge Mario Fratti, who tonight's prize is named after, and Laura will tell us more about him. Unfortunately, he can't be with us tonight, but we are very close to him in thoughts. So thank you again, Laura, for bringing this unique festival to New York, because it's not only a great survey of Italian theater, young authors and young actors, but you bring it to the 5 boroughs, which is not an easy task, and it's the only event that I know that does that. So congratulations and thank you again.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And very briefly, we are going to start with the reading. This is how the evening is going, with the reading of the play that won the award. And then we are lucky to have here the author, the playwright, that I'm going to introduce you to him in a moment. And then after the reading, there will be the award ceremony, the closing ceremony, meaning that you're going to listen to me for at least 15, 20 minutes, joking. No. But I'm going to tell you, I promised to tell you the future, so I'm telling you the future of the festival, not your future. And then we'll have a little brindisi just to, relax, finally. So first of all, please welcome Tobia Rossi, the winner of the Mario Fratti Award. And if you wanna come, more in front, because I'm sure there will be late seating, and we will have, I'm like time to talk, because I knew that Valentina Fratti at least was coming, so I was hoping that she was going to appear. So the reading is the text that the play that won the award is Nascondino, Hide and Seek, translated by our own fantastic, amazing Carlotta Brentan, who is back there. And is directed by Jack Sellers, with Davis Cowart and Joe Schwalb. Wow, I said it right. Yes. Okay, so I'll leave it to the reading, and then we'll see you in a little while. Enjoy. Oh, turn off this or silence, because it's a small room, and Ready? Yeah. Thank you. Enjoy.
Hide and Seek by Tobia Rossi. Part 1. Mirko, backpack, designer sports jacket, and a trendy haircut, is at the entrance to the cave. Gio, is hiding in the darkness away from him, wearing jeans and a worn-out sweatshirt, covered in dirt. Next to him, a few indistinguishable objects neatly piled up. Mirko catches a glimpse of Gio. He uses his smartphone to shine some light.
Hey!
Hey,
Are you okay?
me? Okay, yes?
Everything
Yes.
okay? I mean, are you?
Yes, I'm okay.
You need some water?
He takes a plastic water bottle out of his backpack.
I have my own.
This is fresh.
He takes the bottle and drinks all of the water.
Thank you.
Where can I put it?
The cell phone.
Huh?
So it makes more light.
Oh,
Where can I?
on the ground.
On the ground?
Yes, point it upwards so it lights everything. Well, it lights more things.
But it'll get dirty.
Oh,
Like it'll get some shit on it.
it's true.
Some shit, some soil.
Oh, use this.
Gio takes a magazine from somewhere and throws it at him. Mirko catches it.
What is it?
So it doesn't get dirty.
Mirko puts the magazine on the ground and puts the smartphone on it. Facing upwards, the phone emits a more diffuse light.
I'll sit. I mean, can I sit?
Yes, yeah, I'll give you some,
Leave it. I'll sit on the backpack. And you,
what?
do you mind sitting on the ground?
No,
You must be used to it.
that's true.
So sit. That's not fair.
Why?
I can't see you.
Sure you can.
Your face.
I can see you.
What are you, a fucking bat?
I can see you.
Well, sure, the light is on my face. There.
What?
Now I can.
Okay.
Thanks. What is it? Cavern?
Cave. One of the deepest, I think. There are 250 in this area. 250, some big, some small.
How did you end up here?
How did you end up here?
Nothing.
Did you slip?
No,
You went. I mean, you climbed down.
I saw there was a kind of an entrance.
Oh,
Like a hole. What was it? Half covered with dry leaves and soil. I instantly thought it was a well or one of those septic
yeah,
tanks.
yes.
And I came down. I wanted to, explore a bit.
And what were you doing in the middle of the woods?
Nothing. Like I was wandering around. Fuck! You must be hungry. You want some Ringo cookies?
Were you looking for something?
Hold on.
He searches in his backpack.
Were you looking for me? Were you with people who were looking for me?
No way. They told me there are groundhogs and white hares around here, so I was just wandering around.
He pulls out the cookies.
Oh, Ringo people. They're so good. Even though the commercial's kind of dumb. The hands of the white guy and the black guy that become the cookie. Like the two halves of the cookie. You ever see it?
No.
It's fucking dumb because they act like they all love each other, but they make millions from these cookies. Millions of euros. Exploiting the blacks, you understand? Oh. You think they'll give me a medal?
Why?
I found you.
That you weren't looking for me?
But I found you. That always happens. No, I'll call my dad.
Why?
Or the Mountain Rescue Service.
No.
So they get you out.
Wait, I'm hiding here. I mean, I'm happy here.
Don't you want to have a nice shower?
Am I dirty?
I can't tell. I can't really see.
Do I stink?
No.
I mean, I go to the bathroom here, but I cover everything with soil, so you can't really
Relax.
smell
Don't.
it. Do you think I stink?
I can't smell anything. Like, even if you stink, I can't smell it from here.
Oh,
But I have a very sensitive sense of smell, so if you did stink, I would have noticed.
do you have a shotgun?
A shotgun?
Do you have any weapons?
Weapons? No. Why?
You came to hunt groundhogs and white hares without weapons?
I didn't come to shoot animals, just to look at them.
Like, to look at?
Yeah, groundhogs and white hares and chamois and partridges. I like wild animals.
Got it.
All of them, you know, mammals, birds, insects. But I don't hunt them. At most, I take pictures.
Okay.
My dad lends me his reflex camera. I'm taking a kind of class on YouTube. I want to try and take all kinds of photos. Portraits, landscapes, still life, wildlife. Today I wanted to do wildlife, and they suggest I come here. Is it true you have some screws loose?
Huh?
They say you have some screws loose.
What does that mean?
That you're weird? Like, you're not all there? Is it true?
I don't know.
There's nothing wrong with that, you know. But they say it.
Oh.
I don't care. I don't care what other people say. I think with my own brain, do you know why they say that about you? They don't know you. And when people don't know someone, they get scared and they say they're weird. And anyway, who said that weird has to be something negative?
Could I take a piece of Ringo?
Take a whole one. Shit. Do you have food?
Yes?
Here.
Gio takes one.
You can never eat just one. You eat them two at a time.
2 at a time?
Two at a time.
Gio takes the cookie. Gio eats. While Gio chews, he stares intensely at Mirko.
What?
Were you in choir?
Huh?
The school choir, were you in it?
Yes. I was in it, but I'm not into it anymore.
Oh. Too bad.
Why?
Because it was so cool when you played the lion.
Fuck.
What?
I suck.
That's not true.
Did you see it? The recital?
Yes, the musical comedy.
The stupidest story in the world.
I liked it.
What the fuck was it called?
The Lion
And the Grateful Mouse. Not even preschoolers do that kind of stuff.
It was from the mythology curriculum.
So dumb.
It was sweet because you had all those fake things.
The claws?
No, those things on your arms and legs.
Oh, the leg warmers. My mom lent them to me to make hairy paws. Fuck, so embarrassing.
They were so cool.
They made me sweat at 40 degrees in that shitty little theater.
All hairy.
They're actually used for working out.
Do you remember me?
You're famous.
Really?
Do you know how many times they showed your face on the TV? They always show that picture.
Which one?
I don't know, picture taken in the summer. It's you on a balcony with a striped t-shirt next to a kind of pinwheel.
I looked terrible there. I had this pimple on my left temple. Why did they choose that picture?
They probably took the first one that they found.
Ugh.
And they told everyone to share it on social media.
Shit.
On Facebook. They say it's important that everyone mobilizes.
So you know who I am.
Look, half of Italy knows who you are.
That's not
I told you, I saw you on the TV.
No, I mean, do you remember me in the recital? I was in the recital too.
No way.
Yeah.
You two were in.
I played the pole star.
Oh, like you mean you.
Exactly.
Sorry, but I can't really remember all the stars. There were so many.
We had a whole galaxy.
So you were a star.
Pole.
Huh?
The pole star.
I didn't think there was a star like.
Pole.
I didn't think there was a pole star.
It exists, you know.
I know. I know. I mean, I didn't think there was a pole star in the recital. I thought they were all the same.
You know, we all had light bulbs hanging from our costumes, but I cut off 4 or 5 with those special scissors that can cut metal wire, so I was less bright, and I became the pole star. The pole star shines less bright.
Not more bright.
No, less.
Oh.
It shines less bright.
Okay. Oh, okay.
By the way, it was kind of risky putting all those light bulbs on us. We could have gotten an electric shock and died. It would have been too bad.
Sorry, but did we talk once?
Yes.
We talked.
Yeah, yes.
That time.
And it was Haley.
Right, that time it was hailing after rehearsal.
Yes.
Oh, son of a bitch, that was you.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you already figure out that it was me? Like that I was.
Oh,
like,
yes.
You recognized me right away. As soon as I came in,
Yes.
even though it was dark.
I'm a fucking bat.
That time I was bundled inside my coat and all.
Well, I saw your face.
Imagine that.
I saw your eyes. I mean, the face,
I hadn't figured out it was you.
like, between the hat and the scarf.
I mean that you were the boy.
Who disappeared. Did they say that I disappeared?
Well, you did disappear.
What else did they say?
That you were wearing jeans the day you.
Disappeared.
And a gray sweatshirt with 2 white stripes on the sleeves.
I did actually bring a change of clothes.
How long has it been since you left? Like a week?
What else did they say?
That maybe something bad happened to you. That you met a horrible end.
And are they sorry?
Who?
Everyone.
What do you think?
Oh no.
Fuck, of course they're sorry.
Then what else do they say?
Wait a second. That day when it hailed must have been a month ago. School had just started. It was right after choir
I
rehearsal.
took your cell phone by mistake.
That's true.
Yeah, they were similar and we mixed them up.
They're Huawei P11s.
I don't know.
Then I realized it wasn't mine because the screensaver was
The Demogorgon.
the Demogorgon. So then I chased after you. You would have gone home with my phone,
I didn't even see what screensaver you had.
not the Demogorgon.
Then you asked me if I had a cigarette.
But you didn't have one.
No.
You told me you didn't smoke
Then the umbrella too.
the umbrella.
You asked me for the umbrella
Really?
because it was hailing,
Yes.
and I gave it to you.
Oh. This I didn't.
Even though I only had one.
I didn't remember that.
Okay. You said that the hailstones were like rocks, that they puncture my umbrella. I told you it was better than nothing and that you shouldn't worry because I had a hoodie anyway, and so you took it. You were supposed to come to my classroom at the end of the hallway the next day to give it back, but you didn't come.
You came to choir almost all the time, right?
Oh, except once when my aunt was sick.
Every Wednesday.
Every Friday too when the recital was coming.
Always late.
I don't like being early, like when there are all the cliques.
Whatever, we're just shooting shit.
I made an infernal racket.
You never said a word.
No, on the stairs.
Oh, like you mean with that
Crutch.
thing, with that. Yes, that.
My leg had to go.
Right.
So I had that crutch, and it made a racket on the stairs.
I never heard it.
It was crazy loud. Every step sounded like I was breaking everything. Then when I got to the gymnasium, I had to pass in front of everyone with the crutch, and everyone stared at me, and
How did
Kevin's
you break your leg?
my ankle.
Yes. How
The
did
time I threw myself in the ditch. My ankles have always been weak.
they called you Woodpecker, right?
Kevin started calling me Woodpecker.
Kevin?
Yes, he was the one who decided how I should be called. He named a lot of other kids.
Well, come on. Not that many.
He decided Marta should be called Bulldozer.
Well, he was right about that one.
But why did I have to be Woodpecker?
You'd have to ask Kevin.
In your opinion?
Maybe because you're always on your own.
Woodpeckers are on their own?
The fuck would I know?
Oh.
Maybe woodpecker because you sing.
Does the woodpecker sing?
Don't know.
The nightingale, maybe, but the woodpecker pecks.
I think the woodpecker sings too.
Anyway, I don't sing.
Everyone sings in choir.
Okay, everyone sings in choir, but I was the only one who was named after a bird.
You were a bit...
Weird.
No, I mean...
I had a few bolts loose.
Screw.
I had a few screws loose.
You were... peculiar.
Why?
Maybe because of the crutch.
Yeah, I think so too.
It was a little...
Intimidating.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yes.
Like a kind of wall.
Exactly.
Like a little wall between me and the other kids in the choir.
Kind of.
Did I seem like a mutant the way I moved?
No. More like an android.
The doctor told me that I could still do every activity except jumping, bending my knees, and rolling, so I signed up for choir. Singing I can do.
That's good.
I love singing. When everyone makes one single sound.
Outside of choir, though, you keep to yourself. You don't like meeting new people.
My hands sweat so much. I don't know why. Ever since I was small, so I'm afraid of shaking people's hands, so I end up not meeting anyone.
That makes sense. Nothing wrong with it.
Well, Kevin said
Who
that.
cares about Kevin? A shy person can be more striking because they have more to say. Even though you don't know it, because they keep it inside.
Yes.
Anyway, I think that at some point shyness goes away.
Oh yeah?
As long as you want it to.
Oh. And when does it go away?
Whenever you want. I kind of have this theory that the key is to want things. You want something and that thing happens.
Maybe you're right.
Do you know why the little plant managed to grow through the rock?
Which plant?
Like the little plant, the image. It's a kind of symbol. Do you know why it managed to grow through the rock? It didn't know it was impossible.
Oh.
I read it in this book. It really works, like it motivates you.
Got it.
If you want, I'll lend it to you.
Will you bring it to me?
Yes, I can bring it to you.
Okay. You read a lot of books?
I mostly read ones that talk about life problems, real problems. Well, I don't really read them, I look at them online. Because I don't want to be tricked. Like, after school, I don't want to become like Kevin or Zippo or Alex. Other people won't decide for me. I will decide for me. I'll use my own head. I don't want to end up like the gas station attendant.
Why?
Do you know him?
Everyone knows him.
Well, they say he used to be rich. Very rich.
Are you sure?
And then at some point, boom, he was poor. He was forced to work at the gas station to support himself. He didn't play his cards right, so I don't want to end up like that. I want
Don't
to...
you play your cards right?
Of course. Don't you?
I don't know. It's early to think about it. I still have a whole life to live, even if in the village they think I met a horrible end.
Speaking of...
I mean, it's not bad in here, right? They say there's no air, but actually there is a little bit of air. It's cold, but it's a different cold to what you feel outside, right? This cold is more pure, gentle.
Why did you run away?
Didn't you watch the video on YouTube?
What video?
If you watch it, you'll understand why I ran away. Didn't they show it on TV?
I don't think so.
Watch it.
Okay.
And tell me how it's doing. How many views? I can't watch it from here. I didn't bring my cell phone, otherwise they track me down because of self-service. They find you in a second. I have to smash it with a rock.
How did you... Like, how did you do it?
Like, I don't know. I found the hole by accident, like last year. One time when Kevin and the others had chased me through the woods of the plateau. Sometimes on a whim, they chase me or whatever. They make fun of me because my hands are sweaty. That's how I broke my ankle. They were chasing me. I don't run fast, but I'm clever if I say so myself. And I'm good at finding little hiding places and squeezing inside. So I found this hole. I stayed here for hours, well, like 5 or 6. And by the end, I got used to it. Luckily, I had a peach in my backpack and I ate it for lunch. Anyway, after staying down here for a while, I figured out that a person could actually live here because it was nice, aside from the cold. Anyway, in the evening I left and I didn't think about it anymore, but then when that thing happened,
What?
that thing in the music room,
Oh.
I remembered this hole, and I thought I would move here.
Shit.
Like, move here.
Hide here.
Hide, live. I started stealing things from my house to bring them down here. 4 blankets, 2 sets of bed sheets, 24 bottles of water, a pen, a notepad, a first aid kit, some aspirin, some really heavy books, and some of my mom's interior design magazines.
Very useful.
You're sitting on one of them now. I stole a little bit at a time, so nobody noticed anything, and when I had enough stuff, I moved here. The only thing is, I miscalculated the provisions. I basically only had these 2 cans of meat left. I stole it from our cellar. I know how to make them last for ages. I read up on it. After the first 2 days without food, your glycogen stores run out and your body adapts. And so basically it feeds you with whatever's already in it, like your fat. It feeds you with fat. You can last as long as 15 or 20 days without food, and it's only after that you start doing permanent damage to your system. I mean, if you're also facing dehydration, then it becomes a bigger issue. Your toenails become black, and your nails become black, and then your lips start.
Do you think it's already dark outside?
Probably.
Days keep getting shorter.
I mean, it must be past 8.
Fuck.
He checks the screen of his smartphone.
Shit, I'm at 6%.
Yeah, the flashlight drains the battery.
I have to go.
Mirko, don't tell anyone I'm here.
You know my name?
I beg you, don't tell anyone I'm here. I trust you.
Okay.
It's my secret.
Okay.
Now it's yours too.
Okay.
It's nice to have a secret.
Fucking cold. I'm going.
Well, you'll come back to visit me.
Huh?
You'll come back to visit me?
Yes. Okay.
Promise.
Okay. I
And
promise.
if you don't come,
I'm telling you, I am.
Gio frenetically opens 2 tins of canned food and pours them out on the ground. The food gets mixed up with the soil and becomes mud.
What the fuck are you
they're the
doing?
last 2 tins I had. Now you have to come back. Or I'll die. Seize.
Blackout. A few days later, Mirko and Gio facing each other. On the ground, 2 shopping bags full of groceries. Gio is dirtier than in the previous scene. This time, the inside of the cave has been lit by a series of twinkly lights scattered here and there, similar to the ones you'd put on a Christmas tree.
You like them?
Cute.
So we don't have to drain the phone battery anymore.
How do they work?
They have a lithium battery.
Oh,
It lasts forever.
good.
But it's still best if you don't use it all up right away.
Okay.
Mirko hands him the bags of groceries.
I hope you like Barlotti beans.
Are they the red ones?
Yes, well, there's a bit of everything. All canned stuff anyway. Long life. I brought you a can opener too.
Wow, corn too. Delicious.
If you mix everything together, you can make a kind of salad. Or soup, if you blend everything, but I don't think you have that.
Did you end up passing the English exam?
Huh?
I mean, today is the 12th, right?
Huh?
Yesterday was the 11th, and there was the exam, the English language proficiency exam for every class in the school. Can you pass the can opener?
It has a tab.
Oh.
You remember? Like, you keep track of the days?
Did you pass it?
In the end, no.
Oh. I'm sorry.
I can take it again whenever I
Yeah,
want.
exactly.
Gio opens the can with its tab and starts eating with his hands.
There's cutlery too, if you want.
Did you end up watching my video?
Yes, I watched it. You're nuts.
Did you like it?
Sure. Yes. Even though I didn't quite get what it had to do with you running away.
Did you watch it properly?
I heard they want to remove it from YouTube. Don't ask me why.
Did you click like?
Sure.
How many views?
Guess.
1,000.
800,000.
Are you kidding?
800,000 and something.
I don't believe it.
I swear.
Good thing I didn't have that pimple anymore when I filmed it.
Gio,
800,000 views. So wait, they have to pay me now. YouTube has to pay me.
Gio, I wanted to tell you
Exactly 800,000?
a little over.
Tell me the exact number. Do
Gio,
you remember it?
I saw your mother on TV.
Oh.
They interview her, you know?
And what does she say?
Well, nothing. Her eyes are all red, her hair's disheveled.
Oh yeah?
You know what a journalist said about her? Wait, I wrote it down. There is something that cannot be described about a mother who has lost her son. The desperation in her search, but also the strength. An invisible strength. The strength that only a mother can have. And while they said this, they filmed her.
I bet she didn't even get her hair done.
Huh?
The whole of Italy will see her gray roots. So gross.
Gio,
And my father?
I didn't see him.
No, of course.
You know who's really hurting? Debbie.
Debbie.
Yes, Debbie.
You saw her on TV too?
No, on Instagram. She's your friend, right?
I mean, she sits next to me in class.
She's suffering so much that she doesn't leave the house anymore.
Any excuse to skip school.
She's been your best friend since primary school.
So she says.
It's the truth.
Many years ago, they wrote dog on her backpack. So she started to snivel. When she was done crying, she came to me. I was calmly minding my own business. The day before, they had written faggot with indelible marker on my gym bag. Debbie remembered, and she came to me. Hey, you know, they wrote dog on my backpack. They wrote faggot on your gym bag. We must really be destined to be friends. That's how Debbie became my friend. Debbie. The dog. But I told her, Debbie, we are not friends. We share the same cage.
You really are weird.
See?
What?
You think so too?
Well, of course, I tell you, your mother is shitting herself.
You
and
told
yet-
me I shouldn't be embarrassed to be weird.
There are people suffering because of you. They're worried. They think a trafficker of human organs may have shipped your kidneys to the corners of the world and thrown your body in a dump. Or that some maniac skinned you alive, cut you into pieces, put you in a freezer. They're suffering. Gio, you understand?
It'll pass. They'll recover.
They're crying for you. I saw them.
It is scientifically proven that it is impossible to cry for someone. We only cry for ourselves.
That man,
What, man?
the gas station guy,
Yes?
the bald guy who works at the gas station, the one we were talking about last time, who used to be rich and then
Yes, I get it.
he's losing it
What do you mean?
over your disappearance.
I don't believe that.
They found him at night wandering around the vineyard. He was looking for
He
you,
was drunk.
but he was looking for you.
Who knows?
Did you know him?
A bit.
You know what they say? Well, what they think? Not everyone, huh? But some people think it, that he kidnapped you. They saw you with him in the village at least twice. The first time you were walking along the river, the second time having ice cream by the overlook. I don't know if it's true, but whatever. They might want to interrogate him. Arrest him. I don't really know.
Oh, yes?
He's under investigation.
Oh,
No, wait. Person of interest? A suspect, actually?
got it.
Is it true that you hung around together?
Sometimes.
Like,
Those 2 times, plus once or twice more. I take the long way around to get back home, and I pass by the gas station. I did it on purpose, to meet him. I don't know, he asked me questions. He has terrible breath, it stinks of wine. Actually, well, not really wine, it's more like rotten grapes. His hands stink of gas, obviously. But we hung out a little bit, that's all.
they say he's a pedophile.
I don't think so. I mean, pedophiles love kids. He wasn't even able to caress me. Not even a little kiss on the cheek. They're good for nothing. Speaking of serious things, has the second season of Stranger Things come out?
Fuck.
I mean, I've been waiting for a year.
Geo.
Not like I could bring Netflix down here.
No Wi-Fi, I guess.
Has it come out or not?
Yes, it's out.
Is 11 still alive?
I don't know. Yes.
Good, I hope so. And Nancy?
Who the fuck is Nancy?
Steve's girlfriend.
Geo.
But maybe now she's going to date Jonathan.
Geo.
Bill's brother.
No, you listen to me, dickhead. Why the fuck did you run away if you knew you were gonna cause this whole mess? The Carabinieri are looking for you. The emergency services, some volunteers, over 130 people. They even called in some special dogs. They got them from the Netherlands. All of this because of your plan.
It's your plan too. Now we're accomplices.
It's your plan, okay? Your plan. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, you know? I'm here playing along, but maybe I should be with the Carabinieri, telling them that I found you in this shithole when you're hiding for no good reason. I mean, without it. Why?
Because, I mean, if I go back, they'll make me lick the floor.
Oh.
With my tongue.
Yes.
They did it
Yes.
once. I know they can do it again.
Okay.
They want to do it again. They made me lick the floor. Do you know what the floor tastes like? I do.
Okay.
The music room floor. The music room wasn't built for that. It was built to listen to Vivaldi and Schubert, to sing Hallelujah by Jeff Buckley, not to lick the dust and the dirt. Nobody should ever lick it, that floor. Nobody in the world, ever. I had to brush my teeth 1,000 times and rinse with mouthwash because that taste didn't go away.
Going back to handling the food.
If you get the chance, tell them I'd like them to play Hallelujah by Jeff Buckley at the church in my honor. I love that song. Shit, I'm all dirty.
There are some napkins at the bottom of the bag.
Gio holds out his open hands to Mirko.
Can you help me?
Mirko pulls out the napkins from the bag and starts cleaning Gio's hands.
I understand.
Huh?
I understand the reason for everything.
And what's the reason for everything?
You don't believe in yourself.
No,
You don't believe in yourself or others.
maybe.
You're 0-0.
Doesn't sound like a good thing.
0-0s are the hardest to motivate.
Motivate?
0-0s are those people who think of themselves and the world around them as zeros. Like, to them, everything is zero.
Oh,
You think that's how it is for you?
I don't know.
I think that it is. That's why you told everything and everyone to fuck off and you came here.
I never thought of that.
You have to believe in yourself.
I have to believe
In
in
yourself.
myself.
Exactly.
And how do you do that?
There are 3 steps.
And then after these 3 steps,
You'll believe in yourself. 1. Focus on what you've already achieved.
like,
Like how far you've already gotten.
underground.
Yes, underground.
Is that a good result?
The mind usually thinks about distant things, unreachable ones, things that seem so far away from us that we immediately tell ourselves, I will never make it, and bang! Depression.
Oh.
You have a personality. You're a sensitive guy, intelligent, nice.
Nice?
Yes, you're funny.
In a good way?
Of course.
Oh,
I wish I was as funny as you are.
no way.
Yes, way.
Okay.
Step 2. Give yourself concrete objectives.
Like,
Small ones.
oh,
Reachable.
like not dying of hunger or thirst.
Right.
Or finding a way to make this place not stink.
Next time I'll bring you an air freshener.
Or managing to not get discovered for the rest of my days.
Seriously?
What?
You're planning on being down here forever.
Why not?
Well, I don't
I mean,
know.
does the outside seem better to you?
There's the sun.
Well, only in the daytime, not always.
Okay, but in the daytime it's there.
When it's cloudy, it's not.
It's so humid.
But nobody wants anything.
Of course, there's nobody here.
I mean, nobody forces you to do anything. You can have darkness all the time, and in the dark, you can be whatever you want, and you can be everything or nothing. Then when you come, I can turn on these little lights.
Thanks.
What's step number 3?
Talking to yourself.
I do that all the time. I have a great conversation with myself. Very animated. You know, sometimes we fight. One time we came to blows. Myself and I were never in agreement.
Wouldn't you like someone else to talk to?
You come to visit, you're more than enough.
Oh, yeah.
So cute. These 3 steps. I want to write them down somewhere. They've cheered me up.
I'm glad. I know that you're strong. Deep inside.
Thank you.
You're a warrior.
I'm all dirty.
They're the marks of a warrior.
Gio gets closer to Mirko. Gio hugs Mirko, hugs him tight. Mirko stiffens. Gio gets him dirty with soil.
I'm not that dirty, you know?
No worries.
Gio kisses him on the mouth. Mirko pulls back immediately and pushes Gio away.
Did that gross you out? It's not dirt. I mean, it's just a little bit of,
Yes,
of
yes.
soil.
Yes.
I mean, it comes off, you know.
Gio starts getting closer to Mirko to brush the dirt off of him, but he pulls back.
Did that gross you out?
No, it's soil.
No, I mean, before, did that gross you out?
No.
I mean, when I got soil on you, did that gross you out?
Nothing grossed me out. Fuck.
Okay. When are you coming back?
I don't know.
Come on.
I live by the highway. Must be 5 kilometers from here. 6, actually 7 if you consider they have to walk across the whole plateau. Plus, my parents don't want me to go out by myself when it's dark.
Oh. But I'd like it if you came to visit me again.
Listen, evenings are a mess for me. Tomorrow I have choir. Friday I have training.
Are you scared?
Yeah, right.
Are you scared to piss your parents off?
I don't know if coming back here is a very smart idea. What if someone sees me?
Come on Friday. Tell your parents you're going to training and come here instead. Did you say there was cutlery?
Yes, but now what?
Metal or plastic?
Gio.
Is the knife metal or plastic?
Metal.
Where is it?
Mirko passes him the bag with the cutlery. Gio pulls out a knife and cuts off a piece of his sweatshirt sleeve.
What the fuck are you doing?
Gio hands him the piece of sweatshirt.
Take it.
Why?
Tell everyone you found it.
You're
You
nuts.
found it while you were wandering through the woods.
Why?
Because don't talk about the cave. They'll interview you on TV. You'll see so many followers on Instagram.
Just because I found.
I think they'll get a special episode of Kilo Visto out of it. If they invite you on the show, you have to take the plane to Rome. Is there a girl you like?
What of it?
Sarah.
What the fuck do you know?
Everyone knows. She'll finally notice you.
She's already noticed.
Yes, but if you go on TV,
Okay.
you'll be the connection between 2 worlds. The chosen. He who knows the upside down and can descend into Hades if he chooses. Like Aeneas.
You've read a lot of books.
You'll be the chosen one.
One of the light bulbs makes a sizzling sound.
Are you sure they last forever?
Blackout. Friday night. The twinkly lights are on. Mirko and Gio are in the middle of a conversation. Mirko is dressed for his training.
I couldn't move.
Immobilized.
Immobile.
Didn't make your nose itch?
Lots.
Mine always does when they make me stand
Me
still.
too. I couldn't even move my head. Nothing at all. So at one point I was like, excuse me, can I at least breathe? Because if I moved even a little bit to the right or the left, then I would move out of the
frame. Yeah.
Oh, exactly.
Of course.
It was fixed. You know, it wasn't one of those cameras that move. And by the way, it was like super small. One of those cameras that we use too, super simple. I was expecting some huge camera.
Right.
Then they attached a microphone to my belt, you know, for the audio, and we tested it too. There was a sound guy.
Wow.
And I said to the whole of Italy, to the whole world, that I found a piece of your sweatshirt in the San Luca woods.
And they believed it?
Of course.
Awesome.
And each thing I said, the journalist nodded her head. They did an edit, like reverse shot. Also, she was so funny because she was all made up and everything, super elegant, wearing like a suit. But underneath, she was wearing gym shoes. Because who gives a shit? They don't show her shoes anyway.
Anyway, I thought underage kids couldn't go on TV.
They made my parents sign something so I could. I'm used to going on TV. When I was little, I was an extra for a Disney Channel show.
What else did you say?
Nothing really. It was all over so quickly. You know, less than a minute. They asked me if we're friends.
And?
I said yes, that we knew each other. We know each other.
Oh, if Debbie says she's my friend, you can definitely say it too.
Exactly.
And with Sarah?
With Sarah what?
How'd it go?
Again?
Was she impressed?
Sure.
I mean, did she see you on TV or not?
Do you have any food left?
Don't change the subject.
Look, if you're gonna bust my balls, I'm leaving.
I thought you came back to fill me in.
Yes, but about Sarah.
I want to know about Sarah.
I have to sort through my feelings.
Wow.
So I don't string her along.
So she loves you.
Well, come on, love.
I mean, does she love you or not?
She's interested.
How do you know?
She's been filling me with likes for days. And other emojis.
Which ones?
Red heart. Pink heart with wings. A kiss with a little heart. Never fewer than 3 at a time. And red rose.
Perfect.
This morning we had assembly in the Great Hall and her friend wouldn't stop staring at me.
Huh?
Yeah, her friend.
So maybe her friend likes you.
No. She's too embarrassed to look at me, so her friend looks at me for her.
Oh.
And obviously I look at her.
So her friend looks at you and you look at Sarah.
No, I look at her friend.
So then she'll think you like her friend.
Even better.
Better?
If you like a girl, flirt with her friend.
Says who?
It's well known. Come on.
I don't know.
Everyone knows.
If I liked a girl, I would flirt with that girl.
Well, you...
Obviously.
There are 3 rules.
Again.
To win over a girl. Come on, the 3 rules of seduction. Knowing them is much more important than having a turtle.
Huh?
Do you have a turtle? Your abs, do they look like a turtle?
I don't see any turtles.
I was saying 3 rules of seduction.
The first one is flirting with her friends.
Yes. The second one is, if she's pretty, tell her she's intelligent. And if she's intelligent, tell her she's pretty, even if you have to lie. Third rule, never appear inexperienced.
Interesting.
Really, that should be the first one.
Yeah, exactly.
Girls like to feel that you're in control, that you know where to put your hands.
And how do you show them that you're in control? I mean, because that'll happen, right? Once you've sorted through your feelings, you'll find yourself alone with her in the garage or in the attic or in the closet.
Maybe somewhere a bit nicer.
Or here. I mean, imagine how nice it would be if it was here. I think this cave is splendid for fucking.
Gio.
I mean, naked bodies on a damp ground.
Yeah, I don't think so.
How will you show her that you know what you're doing?
Don't you worry. I know what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you teach me?
Are you planning on bringing someone down here?
You're a virgin. You've never fucked anyone.
What the fuck are you
No,
saying?
it's cute. I really like that about you.
Well, you're starting to piss me the fuck
I
off.
can't stand precocious people. Our peers with the hairy chests and armpits who've already fucked the whole world. I mean, come on, it's absurd.
Fuck you.
You know something? I haven't done it either.
How do you know if I have or haven't fucked anyone?
The day we swapped smartphones.
What?
I opened Google.
There was a pin code.
You seem like a 1, 2, 3, 4 type. And I was right. I told myself either 1, 2, 3, 4 or 0, 0, 0, 0. Got it on the first try.
Piece of shit.
I don't know why. I opened Google. I saw your recent searches. First search, how do you have sex? I thought this was so cute. He's never done it. He wants to do his research. Second one, how to please a woman. I thought, awesome. You know, he's worried about her. Like, he wants to please her. Third search, sexually transmitted diseases, which I thought was very, very prudent on your part. My grandmother would like you a lot. Hey.
There are laws about privacy, you know.
Yes?
I could go to the police, you know. I didn't take the liberty to search your phone. I only saw the picture of that stupid monster.
Who do you like?
Huh?
I mean, what girl do you like?
What? What?
Who would you like to...
Fuck?
Yeah,
You mean from school or?
whoever. I mean, other than Sarah.
Oh. The villain from Alex and Co.
I've never seen it.
She has great tits. The girl who sings Havana. You know Enrique Iglesias?
God, yes. And you were...
The girl in his video, the one inside the bathtub.
Oh,
So hot.
pretty, yes.
Anyway, those are the ones I can think of now.
And you'd like to...
Yeah.
all of them?
Yes, all.
How?
I don't know, in every way.
In what way?
How would I know?
I like superheroes.
Awesome.
I mean, I like picturing them naked.
Marvel ones or?
All of them.
Okay.
Naked, but with socks. I like to think of them with sports socks. Like white, spongy socks.
You know, I wear those too.
White?
With 2 blue stripes.
Are you wearing them now?
The fuck do you care?
Okay. I'd like to kiss Green Lantern on the mouth.
That's fucked up.
You bite his chin and his shoulders, and then run my finger along his shoulder blades gently, and his ears too.
And if he strikes you with his green ray?
Don't you think badly of me for saying this stuff?
Whatever.
You think I'm weird?
I don't know.
It's not my fault if I like body parts.
True.
Don't look at me like that.
No, you're right. Body parts are beautiful.
Which ones do you like?
On girls?
On bodies?
I don't know. The hands?
You like mine? I'm sorry about the dirt under my nails.
No worries.
How are they?
They seem okay. Normal. Soft.
How can you tell?
I don't know. They seem it.
You can touch them.
Why?
touch them. Wait. Now, you're dry. I'll turn off the lights. We know what we look like by now anyway.
Gio turns off the twinkly lights. Mirko's hands and Gio's search for one another clumsily until they find each other and interlace. The boys are very close to each other now.
Do you think I'm cute or disgusting?
You're.
If I'm disgusting, tell me.
You're. Well proportionate. You're cute.
Are you saying that because of rule number 2, tell those who are intelligent that they're cute?
No.
Okay.
Now what?
You can try.
To do what?
You can try to give me a.
I don't know.
I mean, nobody can see us.
Come on.
What?
I don't.
So that with Sarah, you'll be
Experience?
experienced. Yes.
I don't know if it's for me.
But this isn't you, and this isn't me. It's a simulation. For Sarah, like a game. It's dark. We're everyone and no one.
What the fuck are we doing?
Gio suddenly kisses him, before Mirko can move away or do anything else.
What did you feel?
The taste of canned meat.
It was beans.
Beans.
We're loving beans.
Yes.
Good.
I don't know.
Gio kisses him again.
Now
Sauce. Tomato sauce.
and then.
Long life milk.
Then.
Mint.
That's how I taste.
Good to know.
They smile together and kiss again. Blackout. Part 2. 10 days later, maybe a little longer. Pitch black darkness. Gio is alone. He sleeps like an animal, curled up on the ground. He's never been so dirty. Mirko comes in from outside and sees him.
Jesus Christ.
Who's there?
Police.
Huh?
Jesus, you look dead.
Hey,
I threw 2 pebbles. Nothing. I threw 2 more. Silence.
I'm sorry.
You scare me to death. The idea of the signal with the pebbles was fucking stupid. If you die,
I won't die.
Good.
What's up?
It stinks a bit in here, you know.
I'll just open up the windows and air it out.
And you can't see shit.
Mirko finds the twinkly lights and switches them on. Many of them have burned out. Mirko looks at them.
Shit.
Where have you been?
Nowhere.
You disappeared.
You're the one who
You
disappeared.
didn't show up for 12 days. From my point of view, you're the one who disappeared.
I've been busy.
Okay.
You counted them, huh?
I
Good
used
days.
my notebook.
Sooner or later, you'll lose your sense of time.
Your hair got longer.
It's the first thing that happens to people who are stuck on a desert island or trapped under a sheet of ice. They lose their sense of time.
It won't happen to me.
You sure? Why were you sleeping?
Don't you sleep at night?
Oh, it's night.
Early morning must be 5, 6 in the morning?
It's 4 in the afternoon, Gio. The sun is shining.
No.
Yes.
You're making fun of me.
If you don't believe me, get your ass outside and go see.
I must have got confused.
Yeah, okay.
I miscalculated the time.
It's a nice Saturday afternoon. You know it's Saturday, right?
Although really, you could have told me a bunch of lies about what's happening. Like maybe it's Tuesday and you tell me it's Saturday. Maybe it's nighttime and you say it's day. Maybe you made up my mother crying, the TV, Debbie, the van's full of journalists. Maybe there's a zombie apocalypse outside and you're not telling me anything. Maybe they haven't even noticed I disappeared, which would be worse than a zombie apocalypse. I mean, if I didn't trust you, I'd be scared. But I trust you. So I'm not worried. Welcome back.
Clean yourself up.
Jeez, you don't show up for so many days and then you come in here
And
to
use the pillows. Shit, otherwise, what do you bring them for?
well,
The ground is hard.
oh, it's a little damp.
Next time I want to see you use pillows.
Yes, sir.
Sleeping with the pillows.
Okay.
At night though, not in the day.
Okay.
Go get them.
managed to keep them clean.
Good.
Did you celebrate?
What?
Your birthday.
How did you know it was my birthday?
I know everything. 5 days ago?
Stalker.
Did you celebrate it or not?
Not this year.
Why?
I didn't feel like having a party.
Why?
Because! Staying down here is making you lose all sense of social norms. Dickhead. Give me something to sit on.
What do you want? A couch? A faux leather armchair? A
Gio,
throne of swords?
give me something to sit on.
Okay.
Looks through magazines.
Not one of those. Something more comfortable.
The blankets? I can make a little pile.
Up to you.
Okay.
Gio pulls out the blankets, makes a little pile, trying to make it as compact and comfortable as possible.
Here. The pillows, too.
Gio adds the 2 pillows to the pile. Mirko sits on it, stretches out his legs.
Shoes. Shoes.
What?
Go on.
You want me to?
I'm tired. I walked all the way here.
I have to.
With your hands. Start with your hands. Then we'll see.
Gio kneels at his feet.
Good.
Gio brings his hands near Mirko's shoes, his right hand by his right foot and his left hand by his left foot.
No. First one, then the other.
Gio uses both his hands to untie the laces of Mirko's right shoe, then he gently pulls it off. Mirko is wearing spongy white socks.
You like them?
Yes.
Now the other one.
Gio takes Mirko's other shoe off.
And now?
Clean yourself up.
Huh?
A little bit.
Like with water?
Mirko pulls out a small packet from his pocket and throws it to Gio. Gio grabs the packet and looks at it.
Wet wipes.
Thanks.
Use them.
Yes.
Gio cleans himself roughly with the wet wipes.
Everywhere properly.
Okay.
Okay.
Is this okay?
Take one of these.
He throws him a little box.
What is it?
Chewing gum.
Okay.
He puts one in his mouth and starts chewing.
Shake out your hair.
Gio shakes out his hair with his hands and a small cloud of soil and dust fills the air.
Okay.
Okay. Now,
Totally naked.
totally.
Totally.
Can I first?
Yes. Yes. First, turn off the lights.
Blackout. A half hour later, Mirko and Gio, close together, united in a kind of hug, wrapped up in blankets, bed sheets, and cushions. Mirko is showing Gio some photos on the screen of his reflex camera. The light from the camera screen is the only thing that's lighting them.
Look how green it is. Greener than the leaf. Like, it doesn't even look like an animal. Those are the wings. See, resting against its back legs? Everything okay?
Yeah.
Are you in pain?
No, a bit.
Maybe I look. Did
No,
I?
Don't worry. And those black spots?
So weird.
They look like eyes.
Look at this one.
So creepy. What's it doing? Eating the other one's head?
Okay. Next one. This.
Wow.
It's a painted lady, commonly known as.
A butterfly.
Yes.
Are the colors natural or did you use a filter?
Natural. Natural.
You didn't touch it, right?
Yeah, right. Of course not.
If you touch it, it dies.
I know.
What next?
I think it was the last one.
You're good.
Thank you. After high school, I'd like to study photography. In college, or maybe take a course. I don't know.
Now, will you tell me what's up?
Huh?
What's the problem?
Nothing. What problem?
Earlier, you
Right?
came in here like a fury.
No, I didn't.
You started giving me orders. And
I thought you'd like it.
I'd like to know why you're so angry. It's been a while since we saw each other.
Nothing. I mean, everything is shit.
Oh?
The world, I mean,
Not the world of insects?
not the world of insects, no, but the world of people, yes.
What happened?
Nothing. Kevin saw my interview on TV. Like, everyone saw it, but Kevin saw it too.
And
You know that thing I said to the journalist?
about this piece of sweatshirt.
No, that the two of us are like friends. They didn't like.
Who?
Kevin didn't like.
What does he care?
He didn't know we were friends. Like, he didn't know that between us there was a
So what?
and there actually isn't. I mean, we aren't friends.
We aren't friends?
If I hadn't stumbled in here by accident.
you did.
But nobody knows.
That's true.
And Kevin, but also the others, but most of all Kevin, they thought we were friends before, like before you disappeared, like maybe between us there was
What? What?
something.
Oh.
The fuck does he know? He convinced Zippo too and Alex, all the guys in choir, the ones in my class. You know what Kevin is like? He convinces everyone.
He never convinced me.
None of them came to my birthday party. Fuck nobody.
So you did have a party.
Not even Sarah.
Oh no.
Kevin told her not to come.
Oh.
Those assholes. They think I might have some tendency.
Got it.
She stopped writing to me.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I swear.
I believe you.
Okay.
It kind of took me by surprise. This stuff.
I bet.
I didn't expect it.
No, of course.
They drew a dick on my face.
A dick on you?
Yeah.
Like a tattoo?
No, like not on my real face, on my face in the team picture. The one that's hanging in the hallway at school. It's not really on my face. It starts next to my face, the drawing of the dick, right? It starts next to my face and then it comes toward me, like it's pointed towards me, towards my
Now.
Yes!
Okay.
My father kicked up a fuss.
Oh.
He's making big trouble for them, you know? He's already looked into it with our lawyer, like, because this is a defamation, like there are moral damages to my image. He wants to make those assholes pay. First of all, he called a meeting with the principal and all the teachers, and of course, they were all immediately kind, sorry, of course. He wanted to kiss his ass. They shit themselves in front of my father.
Wow.
He wants to get me out of this bullshit.
Right.
He wants the bastards to pay and for the truth to come out.
Right.
For it to be clear to everyone that I have nothing to do with you.
Right.
For fuck's sake.
Why are they so obsessed with me?
Huh?
I mean, even if you were
No,
no, I mean, even if you are my
I don't know what to tell you. A person can't be friends with everyone.
A person can't be friends with me?
The fuck do I know?
Is it because my hands are sweaty?
Listen.
You told me I wasn't weird, that you thought I was nice.
Everyone talks about the thing in the woods.
The thing in the woods?
The dirty thing in the woods.
The dirty thing in the woods?
I don't know what the fuck it is. Kevin and the others talk about it all the time. Something that happened many years ago.
The dirty thing in the woods.
That's why they started saying it.
What?
That you're weird.
Because of the dirty
Thing in the woods. The dirty thing in the woods. That's what I heard, Gio.
Okay.
That's where it all started from. That's why they wrote faggot on your gym bag. That's why they took you to the music room.
Okay.
I don't know what it means. I just want my whole life back. Fuck. Or don't do dirty things in the woods. I don't do dirty things.
I have a present for you.
For-
A cake.
You made me.
A nice mud cake.
You're nuts.
You want to see it?
Yes.
Even if it's dry?
Yes. Yes.
Gio goes to get the cake and shows it to Mirko. It's a shapeless block of mud with some objects sticking out of it. Specifically, a plastic toy soldier, a button, a toy, a tooth, a coin.
You can't eat it,
I figured.
but you can look at it.
Okay.
I didn't have candles.
Obviously.
But wait.
Gio gets up, goes to get the Christmas lights, and turns them on. A good half of them have burned out.
You burned out.
Nothing is forever.
Not even.
Lithium batteries.
That's not what happened. It's the actual.
You like the cake?
What's on it? Like inside.
Well, the coin represents money, because you're someone who wants to play his cards right and doesn't want to end up like the gas station guy who used to be rich and is now poor. Then the button, because the button is because of the secret that binds us together. You know, it's a saying, to be buttoned up, meaning to be quiet. It's a saying.
Gio, that one's a bit gross.
It's a 2.
Whose?
I don't know. It represents the fact that you're growing up, and when we grow up, we get our wisdom teeth.
You sure that's a wisdom tooth?
And finally, the soldier. This one doesn't need an explanation, right? Mirko, the boy who's always at war against everything and everyone. They're all yours, you know. You can keep them.
The tooth too.
I wanted to give you 4 things that described you.
You looked for things that describe me?
More or less.
I mean, you dug through the mud to find objects that related to me.
Actually, they're the only objects I found buried in the ground, and then I tried to connect them to you. Like, I did it the other way around. But maybe that makes them even more valuable, and it makes me an even nicer and cuter boy. I mean, remember when you told me that you just have to want something enough, and eventually that thing happens?
Sure.
I think it's true, because I really wanted you to turn up in my cave. I saw you on the first day of first grade. I signed up for the choir for you.
Could you brush your teeth?
What, does my breath stink?
No, I'm just asking if you can.
Why?
I want to give you a fucking kiss with tongue, Gio.
And my breath.
A bit.
Oh, no.
It's normal with the life you lead.
Can you give me another piece of gum?
It's best if you really brush them.
Gio goes to get a toothbrush. He brushes his teeth using some toothpaste and some water from a big plastic bottle.
Anyway, I'm happy
What?
that you calmed down.
Yes.
Gio kisses him. A deep and intense kiss.
When they saw me on TV, they adored me. You know that some seniors asked me to take selfies? But it only lasted a minute. At least for me. Your mom keeps going on TV. You're right, she doesn't know how to do her hair or her makeup. Debbie made a little shrine with your photo and posted it on Instagram, and now she has views and likes from all over the world. Me, just 30 seconds on the news and that's it. Nobody cares about me anymore. But your story goes on, you know. Now they want to bring in some helicopters to look for you. And there's a kind of psychic involved. Next week they'll do a candlelight vigil in your honor. Oh, and they're investigating everyone you chatted with online. All those men. Are you sure that you were a virgin too? I mean, before.
You have to go back to the world of the living with a trophy.
Right.
You're something big, something worthy of the chosen one.
Yes. Something like something scary.
Yes, sure, but something more than a piece of sweatshirt.
What could it be?
Well, let's think.
A weird discovery that can carry a whole episode of Kilo stuff.
Are there any new theories on my disappearance?
There's an embarrassment of riches, voluntary escape, homicide. There are those who say, "Fuck, I have an idea."
What?
There are those who say it's a kidnapping.
Well, it could be possible.
I once saw a TV special on kidnappings.
Huh?
One of those shows on Raidu about half about history, half about the news. It was about Sardinian bandits. You know, the ones who used to kidnap people. Instead, they did horrible things to their hostages. They kept them in a cave like this one for months. You know, at some point they started sending the family little pieces of them, an earlobe, a finger, an amputated limb. Anyway, they'd send these packages full of mangled human flesh.
They show this stuff on Raidu?
Late night.
Oh.
You think we two could,
What?
like, could we?
Pretend that I was kidnapped?
Yes,
I mean,
exactly.
It's an idea.
If you agree.
Yeah.
Okay, I could make up a message from the kidnappers, or
Yes.
what else could I do?
I don't know.
Can you think of anything?
I don't know.
What if you cut?
Like a lock of hair?
Yes, exactly.
I mean, it's an idea.
Yes.
I mean, even a whole chunk if you want.
But maybe hair is I don't know. We need something more.
Like,
Do earlobes grow back?
you want to,
I don't know.
you want to cut my,
I don't know. I was thinking of something powerful.
oh,
But if you don't want.
do you think it'll hurt?
No, I don't. I should.
Maybe we should freeze it first.
Oh.
You know, use that freezing spray. I saw them do it in a movie. Do you want to use the can opener?
How?
I mean, the little wheel is sharp.
You think that.
We'll give a turning point to the case of the boy's disappearance.
Okay.
Mirko goes to get the can opener and brings it close to Gio.
Which one?
What do you mean?
Which lobe?
The lobe.
There are two.
Like the right one or the left one?
No, there's a top one and a bottom one.
Isn't the lobe just the bottom
Well,
one?
no, there's a top lobe and a bottom lobe.
Oh, then I'd say the bottom one.
I don't know how to. Wait, maybe this way? No, this way.
The Sardinians managed it and you can't?
Mirko gives a sharp blow with the can opener, hitting Gio's ear.
Oh!
The ear starts to bleed.
Jesus! Fuck. Wait.
Mirko runs to get a sheet, hands it to Gio. Gio uses it to mop up his ear.
Did you cut it?
No.
What do you mean no?
It didn't come off!
Fuck! Stop coming out!
Fuck.
Look at this!
Shows him the sheet with it, which is getting drenched in blood.
Hold it to your ear.
Right, look, if you look over there,
Where?
in the box.
Which one?
That one.
Which fucking
Calm
box?
down!
Where?
The metal box underneath the food.
Here it is.
This is a small first aid kit.
Awesome.
Mirko brings the first aid kit next to Gio.
What do you need? What?
I don't know.
Fuck, I don't know these things.
There's some disinfectant.
Okay.
The styptic cotton.
Okay.
Then I don't know if you can wrap it up with gauze.
Okay.
Gio exposes his bleeding ear.
Don't be scared.
Mirko starts dabbing Gio's ear with his septic cotton.
Good.
Like this?
Very good.
I didn't mean to. Gio, I didn't think that.
Don't worry.
Is this okay?
You're doing great.
I didn't. mean
Don't
to-
worry.
Maybe I should wash my hands first.
No problem. Can I?
Go for it.
Gio leans his head on Mirko's knees.
It's not so painful. I mean, it's bleeding a lot, but the wound isn't deep. You just need to dab it a bit with the disinfectant and the hydrogen peroxide.
Okay.
Mirko takes care of Gio's wound.
You know, that story, that I don't know how long it's been. We were 10 years old, I think. You remember Daniel? He lived in the village for a while. He sat next to me in class. One day, I asked him to marry me. He said yes. We met in the afternoon, you know that clearing that you find if you go a little way into the woods next to the highway? There. And, well, we got married. It was hot as hell. We were even wearing straw hats because of the sun. There were 6 or 7 kids. There were those girls and boys who were witnesses. There are usually only 2 witnesses, but 6 or 7 kids had asked us, and we didn't want to have to say no to anybody, so. I was wearing one of my grandma's lace doilies on my head as a veil. He put a ring on my finger, a silver ring with a black stone. I had taken it from the jewelry box, my grandma's again. Before going into the woods, I gave it to Daniel, and I told him to put it on my finger at the right moment. You know, afterwards I'd have to bring it back to my grandma because she would notice if her ring was missing. After the rain, Daniel gave me a kiss, and the other children threw rice at us, and that would have been the end of it if somebody hadn't passed by. I don't even remember who, but someone saw us, one of the grown-ups, not one of the kids. They saw us and turned it into something it wasn't. And they started spreading the rumor that we were, I don't know, masturbating or taking drugs or I don't know what. The rumor reached everyone, and it went down in history as the dirty thing in the woods. My parents grounded me. The teachers stopped looking at me in the eye. They pretended I didn't exist. Daniel had to move towns. And the end.
Flow of blood has stopped a bit.
Good.
Thankfully. Now what?
Well, now if you find a piece of gauze, you can...
Gio finds by chance a spray can inside the kit.
What is it?
Ice spray. No, this was in here.
You think that...
We can cut the lobe. Freeze the ear and cut the lobe without me feeling pain.
Are you sure?
You have to give a clean hit, though, right? Nice and strong.
Okay.
You can use these.
He pulls out some small pliers.
Yes, better than the can opener.
Exactly. Are you happy? You'll have something big to show everyone.
Yes.
He sprays the dry ice in his ear.
Now I have a frozen ear. Cut!
Mirko brings the pliers up to Gio's ear. He looks away.
3, 2, 1.
A moment before the pliers touch the ear, blackout. A few days later, Gio crouched down in a corner, weakened, spent, his ear hurting. He dabs it with a filthy cloth, already drenched in blood. Mirko, far from him, at the entrance of the cave, his face pale.
Gio.
My ear. It hurts. I try not to think about it, but it hurts so much.
Gio.
There's this white liquid coming out of it,
I
too.
don't know if it was a good idea, you know?
I'm afraid you're right.
They took me to the police station. Asked me a ton of questions. More than 5 hours in that fucking office. I've always seen the station from the outside. I knew it was so gross on the inside. When I left, I threw up on the steps. You know, the steps in front of the building. That they think it was me. They told me that the piece of sweatshirt had made them suspicious, and now the story with the ear, I don't have anything to do with it. Did I hurt you?
No.
They're convinced. They tried everything to make me confess, but confess what? Jesus Christ. Now they all think that, I don't know, I killed you.
They'll figure out it's not true.
This morning I went to Mass with my parents. Your mother was a few rows in front of us. At one point she turned and gave me a look, that face, those eyes. I think she's going to kill me.
You have to get them talking about the kidnapper.
How do we do that?
I'll do it.
He pulls out a dirty notebook and a pen. Gio writes a note, trying not to show he's in pain. Just a few words. Then he wraps it in a shopping bag, gets up, and brings it to Mirko.
Don't get your fingerprints on it. Mine are enough.
What did you write?
I'm fine. They're keeping me in a secret place. Stop looking for me or they'll hurt me. Gio.
He collapses back down in his corner, dabbing his ear.
Find a way to put it somewhere they can find it.
Okay.
Don't let them see you.
Okay.
Don't mess up.
Okay, I have to go.
How's it going with Kevin?
Oh. Everything's okay. I mean, now, he respects me.
Because he thinks you killed him.
Yes.
He doesn't understand shit.
Blackout. A few days later, Gio and Mirko are trying to open a bottle of champagne. Gio's ear is bandaged up. The wound seems under control. The lights are on.
Come on.
Wait.
The bottle is open. The champagne overflows.
Fuck.
Careful.
The glass
Use your
is-
hands. Use your hands.
They cup their hands together and drink the champagne like that.
From the bottle.
Awesome. Oh, how fucking right were you?
We are the kings of the upside down.
You're the king. I'm the
chosen one.
the one who knows the upside down and who can descend into Hades.
Like Aeneas.
You can't imagine all the things they came up with. The mafia, the beasts of Satan. According to some, there's a maniacal cannibal in the village. Mothers aren't letting their kids go out by themselves, not even to the playground. Your mother stopped eating?
What do you mean?
She's not eating. Like a hunger strike until they bring you back with something.
Who?
The kidnap.
Oh,
The beasts of Satan or whatever.
okay.
So now she's not eating. I, however, brought some nachos. What do you say, should we dig in?
My mother's stopped eating. The situation must be dire.
That's the best part. Gio, I've never met anyone like you. I swear, there's nobody else like you. You're the most ingenious, smartest, and most rebellious little dickhead on this planet. Well, I don't know about this planet, but definitely the village.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
What's so special about me? Okay, if you have to think about it, it's not a good sign.
You are not afraid of anything. You tricked the world. You fucked life over. You... Gio, you have all my admiration.
But do you care for me?
What's that got to do with it?
You care for me or not?
Of course.
Me too.
Okay,
I care for you too.
come on.
And that thing you said,
What?
that you've never met anyone like me,
Yeah?
it goes for me too. I mean, for you. I mean, I also have never met anyone like you.
Gio hugs Mirko. Mirko remains cold.
Can you hug me properly?
My hands are a bit sweaty.
I don't give a shit.
Okay,
Mirko hugs him.
How nice.
this place is... I don't know. It's
What?
a little world.
A little world?
Yes, a little world where anything can happen but nothing bad. Only good things. I like it because here I can, like, with you I can express myself.
Mirko, I've never felt like this.
Like what?
Like, cared for.
Okay.
It makes me feel,
Ah,
I don't know, like, bigger.
yes.
Kevin and all the others seem so small and harmless, little boogers.
Well, good.
Cosmic boogers.
Yes.
You broke me apart and put me back together. You're my carpenter. Mirko, I don't know my architect. You invented me. Mirko,
Yeah.
I thought about it a lot. About, staying down here forever. They think I was dead, and there would be a lot of sweet things. They'd put a little figurine in my image in the church nativity scene, maybe, looking like a little angel, and they'd stick me on Joseph and Mary's hut with the silicone glue, which would be an honor. The hut dates back to the 1800s, a local artisan did it. Disappearing from the world, but living on forever in that nativity scene with everyone crying and remembering me forever, or at least at Christmas time. That's what I desired when I came down here. How silly. I was afraid and I ran away, but I'm not afraid anymore and I want to come out.
What?
I hated everything, but now
You want to
I'm not a 0-0
You want to
anymore.
come out of...
This place,
I mean,
the hiding place.
Well, why?
I mean, all of this dust, this darkness.
Well, you like the dust and the darkness.
Yes, but
You're a creature of the night, aren't you? Of the underground.
I don't know.
You have everything here. You're...
I'm a bit too old to play hide and seek, and I don't want my mother to starve to
She won't
death.
starve to death. It's all for show. You know what they're like.
Who?
Our parents, they say they love us, and then...
What?
Well, then they fuck us over.
Your father doesn't fuck you over. He helped you when Kevin was picking on you.
That's all sorted now.
Anyway, he helped you.
It's shit out there, Gio. The right thing to do is what you did. Leaving all that shit behind once and for all.
So then why
And
don't you
just-
come live here too?
What's that got to do with it?
I mean, if you think it's the right thing,
But-
you think it's the smartest thing.
Yes.
So why don't you do it too?
Gio.
We can do whatever we want down here, right?
Yes, but...
So I want to do whatever I want outside. Feel the air again, the sun. Eat something good.
What would you like?
I don't know. A pizza, for example.
I'll bring you one.
Yes, but that's not the point.
I'll get it to you hot. I can bring you all the food you want.
Okay, but
You know, not just canned stuff, nice things. I just have to get organized. I'll bring you everything you need. I won't get caught. I'll bring you Netflix. You'll be able to watch Stranger
What about the
Things.
Wi-Fi?
I'll figure out a way to get Wi-Fi down here too.
With a lithium battery?
I'll come up with something. I'll get my cousin to help me. He's an IT specialist.
Thank you. You were super nice, but no, I want to leave. The world is waiting for me.
These movie quotes. You come up with.
It's the truth. The world is waiting for me.
Yes. To beat the shit out of you.
What?
You think Kevin and the others will be nice to you? It'll be worse than before. Worse than
The music room.
yes, worse than the music room. They'll make you lick the floor of the changing rooms, which is much.
But this time
more-
you won't let them. You won't just stand and watch like you did that time. I know you were there too. I saw you. You were with everyone else and you stood there and watched. You were laughing. The grosser the thing they made me do, the more you laughed. You even suggested that they spit on the ground where I was supposed to lick. That broke my heart. You know why? I liked you.
I hated myself, Gio. I couldn't stand myself.
Don't worry.
I know it's all wrong.
Don't worry.
When you disappeared, I felt like shit. I read all the articles about you online. Once I even came to look for you all by myself.
But you found me by accident, didn't you? While you were out taking pictures of groundhogs and white hares.
I've been shit. We've all been shit.
It doesn't matter. Back then, I liked you in a silly way, Mirko. I didn't know anything about you. Now I know you. You know me. And I know it's different now. You never let anyone make me lick the floor of the music room.
Gio.
That's right. Isn't it, Mirko?
Oh, fuck.
You're on my side now, aren't you?
Yes. Of course.
This is why I want to come out. Because now, I know you're there. Before, I didn't even know you existed, but you actually exist.
Okay, listen, I'm sorry to say this, but I have to take back what I said.
Huh?
I thought you were strong.
I've never felt as strong as I
If you
do
leave
now.
here, you'll fuck everything up. Bravo!
But you said it too. You told me it's my fault if people are suffering.
That was a test, dumbass!
Come on.
And what about your dream, your world in the upside down?
Things are different now.
Sure, they are.
I mean, there's no more need
You're doing
to
it for the TV, right?
The TV.
You want to be famous, be interviewed, go to the TV studios in Rome, take the plane, get 1 million followers. You planned it from the beginning, right?
Oh, you think
You're just like everybody else.
that I want to steal your
You're
thunder?
exactly like them.
You're afraid nobody will pay you any attention if I show up.
Gio. You want attention. That's the story.
It's you! You're the one who wants the attention. It's for you that I ripped my sweatshirt. You cut my ear.
You're a child.
You're a
Gio.
child!
You're only interested in views on YouTube.
I don't care about that. I want to leave here because I want to tell everything.
What? What do you want to tell?
Everything!
Everything what?
About Kevin and all the horrible things he and his gang do. They'll listen to me.
They'll listen to you. It's true. You're the innocent victim, the little angel stuck on Joseph and Mary's hut.
And I want to talk about us.
About us?
About you and me and what there is.
And why, for fuck's sake? It's our business!
Of course.
Private!
It's something beautiful and everyone has to
But
know.
why?
Because there's nothing wrong with it. Kevin will have to deal with it, so will Sarah, and so will my mother and your father and everyone. We'll walk down the school hallway with our heads held high. Would you hold my hand? You said you cared about me. That you like what we do. So we can tell everyone, no? Are you
I don't.
Are you scared? I'm not.
Gio. Gio, let's calm down for a minute, okay?
Okay.
Calm.
Calm.
Gio,
Tell me.
do you feel like...
What?
Turn off the lights.
What?
Turn them off.
You wanna...
Turn them off.
I mean, isn't it better if we
Gio?
do it outside? There are lots of
Turn
places.
the lights off.
On the grass, or
Turn them
maybe
off.
we can even go to my place, in my room. Nobody will
I
know.
want it now.
I'm gonna leave.
Okay. But first,
Yes?
turn off the twinkle lights.
Gio turns off the lights. Darkness invades the cave.
Should I undress?
Listen to me.
I'll undo your.
No. Go get the pillows.
We don't need.
Get the pillows.
Okay.
Gio gets the pillows and holds them out.
Here.
Mirko lies down on the ground.
Come here. Lie down too.
Gio lies down next to Mirko.
Closer.
Gio gets closer.
The pillow.
Gio gives him a pillow. Mirko looks at Gio for a few seconds.
I wish I was like you, Gio. I wish I was you.
No. You just wish you were
But
you.
it's a mess. I
Yes.
can't do it.
Don't worry. We all do what we can.
Suddenly, Mirko jumps on top of Gio, pushing the pillow hard against his face. Gio struggles as if trying to throw away his arms and legs, but Mirko keeps the pillow on his head, pushing it down to the ground for a good 20 seconds, until Gio no longer moves. A few seconds pass. Mirko's breathing is ragged. He's panting. Then he bursts into tears. He throws himself on Gio's lifeless body, hugs it. He tries to stop sobbing. He can't. This image, Mirko crying over Gio's dead body, is slowly swallowed by the blackout. About a month before, a YouTube video, a close-up of Gio in his bedroom, clean and neat, like we've never seen him, looking sunny, bright.
Okay, guys, this video is dedicated to those who, like me, have hands that are always sweating. I don't know about you, but I try to use them as little as possible. I keep them in my pockets all the time, as if they were in a cage or in a sealed metal box. A small cemetery for my hands, a dark tunnel where they can live in peace and not bother anyone. I mean, every now and then I have to check that they're still alive, that insects aren't nibbling at them. I have to move my fingers a little bit to keep them from atrophying. Two feeble hands, fat, ugly. They would like something to touch, and something to touch them. Nobody does it. Nobody wants to save my hands from that prison. My mom, my dad, not even the cat is interested in licking them. She's interested in her morning milk. But one day, everything will change. Sooner or later. They say it doesn't happen, but I don't think that's true. It will happen. Your hands will find mine. Life will burst through my fingers like a clump of blood. It will make the cage explode. You will rebuild my hands. You'll be my plastic surgeon. There won't be a single drop of sweat anymore. My hands will dance in the attic and in the street and on the overlook during the town fair. They'll interlace with yours, and nobody will ever be able to tear that knot apart. Our hands will be so wild that they'll transform into wings, and together we'll be catapulted up above to the sky. We'll be light, agile, aerodynamic. Every cell having never been so alive, we'll look at people from above. They look so small from up here. Look, one of them is cursing because his internet isn't working. Another one's eyes are glazing over in front of a green traffic light. That one over there is giving change at the till at Esselunga. That one's cleaning her child's ass. That other one is dying, but he has to eat breakfast first. But we don't care. We're rising higher and higher, and everyone becomes smaller and smaller until we can no longer distinguish people from cars or trees. The village looks like a stupid scribble. Let's stop looking at it. Let's move upwards. That's where we're headed. Towards that ball of light so warm and bright, it dazzles us. We have to close our eyes, but we don't need eyes. We don't need to see anything. We just need to know that we're together. And when we get there, when we become one with that shining sphere, we will no longer have eyes, nor ears, nor tongue, nor dick, nor ass, nor toes. Boom! Bright beings in our pure state, with our whole life ahead of us. There is where I'll be happy. I belong to that one. This one honestly has kind of bored me. If you've ever felt like this happened to you, to feel dead and buried like my hands, if you two feel you're in the middle of the desert, or anyway, without a way out, well, give me a nice light.
End of play.
Okay. Thank you, guys. And join us there so we can stay together. Yes. Don't leave. So we go on with the award ceremony now. And I wanna call Massimo Zordan and Chiara Durazzini, please. They were part of the jury that basically the Mario Fratti Award works this way. We have submission process for a couple of months, and then for 2 months and a half. And then we don't say to anyone who are the jurors, but we choose the jurors between Italy and the US. Of course, they have to read Italian. So this year we found 2 wonderful artists, Italian artists, that are living and working in the US. Massimo Zordan is a teacher, an artist, a theater artist, a teacher at la Scuola Guglielmo Marconi. He teaches theater. And so he's here in New York. And Chiara Durazzini is one of the director and founder of Pazzi Lazzi. That is a troupe that is based in Boston. So I asked them, and by the way, in the meantime, I got a message from Valentina that they were trying to come, but Mario decided to go back home. So too bad, but you know, they were trying to come. The weather is not the best one today. So, let me see. So to go on, I'm going to I'm going to break the award very soon. Which is right, good. Well, so before calling Tobia, I'm going to give this to the Ingrid. One moment, because you have to come here, right? Devi venire qua. So the award is in part what you've seen, so the translation and the reading, and also this was done. This was done by Victoria Febrer, who is a Spanish artist. And what I loved was done in 2014 for the first edition, and is done with red wine, which I always thought it was very appropriate for Mario. And as you see, she got, an idea of Mario that is, as you understand, very close to, his plays and what Mario has been as a theater artist. And in the back, only for Tobia, we have the signatures of everyone who was involved today in this award ceremony. So now, I'll give it to you. Massimo. It's not, I'm not calling you yet. Okay. So the other award is that we publish the plays, and these are the plays published, the first four. The fifth one is not here, but we have it. And so the play of Tobia will be also published in the Collana. How you say Collana? Series? The series, the Mario Fratti Award Series. Now we can call Tobia Rossi.
The Mario Fratti Award jury, comprised of honorary president Claudia Canella, director.
No, honorary president.
President.
Mario Fratti.
Mario
Sorry,
Fratti.
there was a
Comma. Claudia Cannella, director Istro Magazine, Massimo Zordan, actor, director, teacher, Chiara Durazzini, me, artistic director, Pazzilazzi Company in Boston, Claudia Donadoni, playwright and actress, 2018 InScena artist, and Roberta Lena, playwright, actress, director, 2018 InScena artist, declared Tobia Rossi's Hide and Seek, Nascondino, winner of the Mario Fratti Award 2019 with the following reason. A convincing drama, well articulated, a play of strong emotional impact with poetic passages. The author is able to build an ambiguous exchange of strong and weak roles between attraction and repulsion. The play shows originality in the subject matter while being serious witness of our times. The fine writing and the unsettling development make it a play that could speak to audiences around the world. Congratulazioni! Bravo!
I just wanna say thank you to the jury. I'm so full of emotions now. I feel very honored to receive this prize for many reasons. Because Mario Fratti is a legend for all the playwrights in Italy and in America as well. Also because I know this prize very well, and I know it has been given to the ones I think that you are the best playwrights of my generation. So this makes me very honored, and also for this peculiar story, because it comes from my heart. And then I'm really grateful to the prize, and also to the InScena Festival held by Laura, that gives the occasion for Italian theater to meet America, and which is very precious, I think. So thank you again, really thank you. Well, first of all, the geography of my birthplace, which is full of caves and woods, and well, yeah, in Piedmont, which is northern Italy, west northern Italy, and also because we had a lot of missing children cases in our recent history. In our recent history, so this is the inspiration for the the situation. There is there's an inspiration of the topic, which is different, which is something more connected with our. Or I also think with our social moment in Italy, where sometimes is difficult just to be yourself. Should be easy, but sometimes you are surrounded by cultural, social issues that, in a way, they take you far from yourself, far from your inner authentic identity, and this is a danger. So this is what, let's say, this is the most ideal inspiration for the play. I don't know if I'm clear. I'm sorry. I hope. Thank you. Okay.
Any other question? Yes.
Interesting question. Yes, it is. Oh, this is. I start from the second. Interesting. Yes, it definitely is a problem we have in Italy. So maybe this is one of the other inspirations that took me on this story. We have this problem. We have the homophobia issue in Italy. I would say that yes, that in big cities everything is more, everything is easier. But I don't know if it's true, because we have a lot of homophobic acts also in big cities like Milan, for example. I live in Milan. I've been living in Milan for 15 years now, and we do have problems and beatings about that. So it definitely is a social problem we do have. And the age, I think they should be 15 or about, yeah. They should be 15 or 16. I on the script, I just wrote teenagers. It's true. I think I think it can be 15. I mean, the first or maybe the second year of the high school, probably. I choose to talk about teenagers because that is the moment of your life in which in which you experiment with your identity. So I think this age could suit this story pretty well. It's kind of a coming of age story, and a tale about, well, a dark tale about the obstacles you find sometimes in just being yourself.
One more.
Yeah. You mean in New York? You mean in New York? Yeah, no, not yet, but I hope very soon.
And that brings me to, where is Jay? Jay? Oh, come. Oh, now Jay, not Jake. Jay. Sorry. Jake, you can stage it anytime. And that brings me, thank you, that brings me to, so the Mario Fratti Award is, we publish it with a translation, publishing, but then Jay Stern here, who you probably know, is a colleague and a friend, and so he directed the Mario Fratti Award 2016 Butterflies. And what happened now? What is happening now?
We're doing a full production of it at the Tank Theater the 29th of May, running for 2 weeks there, and if it does well, we'll extend around. So
Yeah.
But yeah, we first did it here in this actual room, and it was such a great response and so much fun to work on that we were able to bring it to full production.
So this is what Mario Fratti Award does. Some director fall in love with the play
Yeah,
and
it's
makes
amazing.
it. Yes.
I would not have ever found that play without the presentation here. Great
Yeah.
to see new Italian voices. The work's not being done here, but if it's read here, we get to see the work, we get to meet the writers, and it's a chance for that work to be produced.
great, great.
The Tank Theater, they're off Broadway space in 36th Street.
Yes, May 29th, and we're doing it with support of the Institute. So we'll let you know,
Okay, you'll
right? Yes, we'll let you know. Yes.
I just want to continue with my question.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
What inspired you to do this? Was this based on you just purely your creation or events perhaps that happened?
It is, yeah, it is.
Or going back to the times of
It is slightly, very, very slightly inspired of a true fact, a missing of a kid close to my area, but then the story is fully made up by me. Thank you.
Thank you, and then thank you, Jay. Thank you. Thank you, Tobia.
Thank you, Laura.